Okay, welcome back, and just running through some of the upcoming episodes. Upcoming episode will be, well, this particular one will be NavSat's part of the, I believe it's 10 satellite network. So that's the two launches for this episode. And coming up will also be the remainder of the navigation satellites, but also the Luna 9 and Luna 10 missions, and possibly during or mixed into those particular episodes there will also be, in between those episodes I should say, there will also be the Gemini 6A and Gemini 7. Now Gemini 7 will lift off first, and Gemini 6A will launch after Gemini 7, and then Gemini 6A will rendezvous with Gemini 7. I'm also hopeful that Gemini 7 can go for the full 14 days. I've packed it full of resources. Food, water and oxygen enough for 17 days. Enough electric charge. Hopefully to go for the full 14 days. I've got 10 days plus out of 1.5 million electric charge or so. What's really holding the Gemini missions back now when it comes to endurance is the fact I can't store hydrogen on orbit. I've not got the technology, as I showed in the VB in the previous episode. So that's what's holding that back. But I should be able to. It should be able to go for this 14 days. If not, it can't be very far because I've put 2.6 million electric charge in the service tank now, the service module. So I'm hoping it can go for the full 14 days, at least 14. It should be able to. If we've got 10 days at 1.5 million, another 1 million should go easily for the 14, 15, 16 days. But we shall have to see. Okay, so back to today's episode. And this is the second and the third satellite for the navigation network. Let's take a look here. So yeah, that's this one. So it's one for East Shore Station, and the second will be for Hart Station, both on or close to the equator. Alright, so as you can see, mark this particular one is for, this is the East Shore Station, and it's already on the pad. So let's head to the it's the launch pad. Right, so that's the initial orbit completed. Again, apoapsis 3000, appears to be pushed up to that apoapsis, so... Okay, so that's 3059.5, and so let's get on to the apoapsis in 58 minutes, push the apoapsis up 449.5 kilometres up to, well, 3,000 kilometres to match the apoapsis. And just there during the launch, well, this stage basically, I tried to correct the inclination, so it depends on where you are, obviously, how far out the inclination is. You can't really sort of adapt it, you can't change it too much. At least now, I can see exactly where it's going to be out the most, which is right here. Now, why exactly you don't get the descending node display until you've actually got a target to lock onto, I don't understand why you don't have that displayed all the time. So that is a point at which the orbit, the descending arm of the orbit, crosses the equator. And technically it's actually crossing this, so it's not the equator. So until you've got something that's actually at the equator, zero inclination, there's no way you actually know where the equator actually is. Okay, there's the no, that's yeah. So that's a target ascending node. So that's when we need to collect inclination. Descending as we're slowing down rather than speeding up. Although that's really technically, logically speaking, you'd think it wouldn't really matter. Because you're accelerating, decelerating along this arm and you're accelerating along the arm. Halfway along you think it'll be exactly the same, not too far off from each other. But apparently not. It's actually easier to do on the ascending node, not descending. Right, so where is our ascending node? So 241.46. So that is 241.46 degrees. So I would guess 270 will be about here. And 0. Angle to prograde, angle to retrograde, which is 293. I'm coming down, but that's relative. Where is the actual apoapsis? Oh, hang on a minute. Angle to equatorial. Yeah, we know that. Again, that is changed because it's obviously relative to this craft. But where's the absolutes? I'll have to take a look through some of these configs. You can add, I've already done that. I already added some like orbital period, and also longitude percent node was actually in there by default. I'll have to take a look through some of those at some point. Right, so we've got 55 minutes now, so we shall carry on through the rest of this manoeuvre. Right, so you just need to correct for inclination. I'm not going to turn this off and leave it as it is. But I will turn RCS off. No, I can't. Follow that. Shit on the main rotor. Alright. Just need to correct for... That's the first stage. Right, so you just need to correct for inclination. That's the ascending node. Yep. 8.4 degrees. So that's obviously that's relative to the target 8.37375. Okay, let's bring that down. Don't visually at first. Relative inclination is 8.3. Stop doing that. That's weird. How can relative inclination be 8.3? Oh, that's now. I keep thinking it's post-burn. Never mind. Right, so post-burn inclination is 3.9. And this was about 4. Just over 4 degrees or so. So it's slightly more than it. Yeah, that's fine. It's a bit more than it was. Visually it looks okay. It's fine visually. So that's at 3,135. What's our post burn? Oh, 3,400. So I want to bring that back down. Perhaps it's back down post burn. There's how many numbers to look at? So I'll bring that back. Okay. So post-burn inclination would be 3.9. That's 1 under 5 degrees. That'd be 3,062.8 kilometers. About 3,079.9 kilometers. That's good enough. 73.95 into and 74.54 hydrazine. Kerosene 50 and hydrogen is 17.4. So I've used. Yeah, that's the RCS again, isn't it? 935.1 meters per second are correct inclination. Do I actually have that? I don't know. We have 23 minutes to find out. Just, that's the thrust. It doesn't count the RCS, so hydrazine doesn't count here. So it's 1036 meters per second. It's just there. Alright. So we've got 23 minutes or so, and then do the final burn. And then deploy the satellite. Okay, just under 2 minutes. And just moving to the node. Something I really need to do. Something I really do need to remember to do is always turn off and turn this motor back on and off. If I don't need it, it should be turned off. Only 18 seconds. And put RSS into low power mode. It's always kicking so a little bit. Just every so often it just gives a little bit of a kick, and it just, I don't know why it's doing it. It's actually following the node, I know. The node can't be moving. Oh, is it? Yeah, it will be moving. Of course it will. So in major axis is 9... Is that 9 million? No, 9,492.312 kilometres. Okay, about 40 seconds coming up. So that's quite useful as well. It gives you sea level height as well. It's quite useful. Alright, RSS is on full power mode now. Thruster is armed. Okay, we'll go now. 3, 2, 1. So we should come down to under 4 degrees inclination. Now, I should have a little bit of fuel left over for this main propulsion unit. Might be an idea to go around again. Yeah, I need to go around again. That's going to waste RCA. That's just going to waste fuel for the thruster. Let's go around again. Ah, so it's actually modified it now. I didn't really want to do that. So now, good grief. Plasma English is 4.5. I think I better turn that off. Alright, don't waste it all. Yeah, so I'll go around again. This time I think I'll go 60 seconds before the node. So I've got about 2 minutes worth of fuel left, about 1.5 minutes to 2 minutes. Alright, so I'll go around again. Okay, 1 minute 20 seconds, into the node. This time I'll go as soon as it's on the point. Oh, it's just into low power mode. Okay, this should be the final one. So 3, 2, 1. Probably 90 meters a second left. Oh, fair bit of fuel left. 60, 50 meters. It's about 10 points fuel. 20 meters remaining. Do I have... No, I still have control. Never mind. Alright, so what are we at? 3,068 kilometres, bar 3,045, just under 3,046 actually. Orbital period is 2 hours 31 minutes. Inclination is 3.872 degrees. And it's 0.5 degrees lower, so it was 4.4 I believe, 4.4, 4.3. The other satellite, I believe it was. So about half a degree closer to the equator than the other first satellite that we launched. Alright. Go, it's not normal or anti-normal. I will go riddle in. That's supposed to be lower power mode, but doesn't seem to make much difference. I've got a little bit of thruster left, so I'm going to leave this one as the station keeping thruster, so I can turn off the RCS once it's in place. At least that's the theory, if it stops doing that. But I can't, can I? It's an absolute pitch black again. I keep forgetting to put illumination on these damn things. Who's got the hydrazine? There we go. That's an easy way of doing it. I may not have control of the core as far as manually controlling it like that, but I can turn those things on and off. Right, I believe I should be able to deploy these if I can see. Okay, there we go. Right, so I'm going to turn station keeping on. Using 50 NTR, uncle thruster. So I'm going to enable station keeping. Because we have to be that's KSC, and this is East Shore. So where's East Shore? Ah, so we'll come up to East Shore now. That should be it. I won't bother renaming them because there's not much point. They're not going to be up there for very long, to be honest. Actually, there might be. It all depends on how long the station keeping fuel lasts. Okay, I'm going to warp forward. Save a bit of time. So I'm going to get rid of that as the target, so I know for what I'm controlling the right one. Unset target. Let's get rid of that. Alright, so here comes East Shore Station. I didn't lock up to it. Okay, so extend first. Start data link up, and there we go. And it's got a completion as well, which is surprising because it's at the wrong altitude, really. It's in negative, so maybe it's just ignoring the negative. $100,000. So we've got $1 million for the first one, but for the next 9 we'll only get 100,000 for each one. I'll figure that one out. Okay, so send data stream and connect satellite to customers, and it's complete. So that's that completed. So we'll head back to Omelek and launch this third of this particular network. Launch the third satellite for the second and final launch of this episode. Alright, let's head back to Omelek Island. come to the last 60 seconds. I will go about 60 seconds before the node itself. So last of the burns from the GNet. Just gonna need to arm it. Okay, there we go. 5 seconds. I'm going to correct inclination as much as possible with this burn as well. Okay, continue the burn with the probe. Five, 4, 3, come on. 2, 1. No, we'll cancel that. Before I do that, I'm going to turn the fuel off to that. Turn that off. I'm gonna go and plot inclination. Is that the ascending node? Yeah, that's the ascending node. So it's right across there, and where both orbits cross. Of course, it will push as per usual. Will actually push the apparatus higher, which I don't really want it to do, but right, postband inclination 7 degrees, 6. I'll do it visually. 4, 3. Is that going back up just then? Certainly was. So we're not quite in the perfect position. 3, 2. So slow down. You can't always tell that. Okay, 1 minute. So, burn now. It lets me. So, a fair bit of fuel left. Oh, it should unlock actually. It should have unlocked the. Unless it's popped on the screen, I was not looking. Well, there we go. Radio in. Get rid of that. Deploy the panels. I'll let it keep using the thruster, but not the RCS for station keeping. Alright, I think we're in position. RCS is, if it lets me, off. 50 at 1 click thruster, enable station keeping. Get rid of that. Oh, no. Alright, so we need to be in the, get rid of these windows. Right, heart station 21.5, so it's set 21.5, so this is heart station. So where are we? Okay, there we are. So quite a fair bit out there. Oh, coming to our station now. I'm a bit aware of using warp because I don't want the moon to go out of phase for the next mission, doing missions. I don't want to inadvertently have it skip past the perfect position for launching. Because I've got 2 of them to send to the moon. Just unset this target. Okay. Oh, the devil. Extend. There we go. Some other completion. Right, so that is the end of this episode. So that's the 2 launches, and that's 2 of the 10 NavSats. So that's 3 of the NavSats in place now, so there's just 7 more to do. So as to whether I do them next turn, I'm not sure what I'm actually going to do next turn. It could be the lunar missions, it could be the Gemini 7 and 6 rendezvous. I'm not going to say which one I'm going to do because I don't want to jinx either of them. Or any of them. Alright, so thank you for watching. Any questions, any comments, put them into the comment section. If it's a rather sort of complicated question, you might have to think about sort of messaging me instead. Yeah, so thank you for watching, and if you liked, click like, subscribe for more. And we also have a Facebook page and a Twitter account, as well as Google+, which obviously you need Google Plus anyway to have a YouTube account. So you want to click a like on the Facebook page and follow the Twitter page as well for updates on there as well for the content on this channel. Alright, so once again, thank you for watching. Hope I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye bye.